Recording. Okay, so this was a last minute call. I thought about sharing how do we create content and getting creative. One thing I stress is that we should all be creating content at some point in our business. Only because you want to be yourself, you want to show people your creativity instead of posting. Because let's say I post something a certain way, and now we have a mutual friend, and now that friend is seeing your post and it's the same thing as mine. That person is not going to want to see neither of our stories because it's the same thing, repetition over and over again. So creating content in your business is very important, and being creative is very fun and also important. Sometimes, so this last weekend that we had a sale, I did not have time to sit down and create content, and it was also a new sale for me that I didn't have it saved, and so I didn't have it. So I'm going to teach you guys what is it that I do, that some of the sales I'm so quick in throwing content on my Instagram because I already have it saved. And then I'm also going to show you how, and it's really easy to create content, is nothing out of this world. I will start with Instagram. I haven't learned Facebook yet, so I am going to be guided by Instagram. I tell everybody, post every day, and only not post about money, post about the 5 things that define yourself. I'm not going to get into that, but 5 things that make you who you are. I did have a call on that, and the business. So when you are interacting with people on Instagram, let's say that they're viewing your stories, and at times, because it happens to everybody, you're so annoyed because they're so quick on commenting this new outfit that you have, but then you're posting about money and they don't really care. This is a good sign, because you will start to learn how to play with the algorithm of Instagram. I learned this myself, and I do this on purpose. If I want to get my followers' attention, I will literally watch their stories and comment, because the minute that they open the message, I just messed up their algorithm. From now, I am the first person they see as soon as they log into Instagram. So definitely interact with your followers. That is big. I think there's a call on Netflix that teaches you, how social media has algorithms, and it's literally computers working behind the scene. Let's say I go on Google and I look up, I don't know, a hair product. Let's say vegan makeup, something, something, something. Now, Google and everything at this point, everything's so linked with each other, will send different messages to my Facebook account, to my Instagram, to my Pinterest, now throwing just vegan products to me. So now I'll go on my Instagram, and does it make sense that now when you're scrolling down, you're actually looking at things you already Googled, because it's the algorithm, the computer-based programs that all these apps have, that now they're going to show you what you're looking for. Use this to your advantage. Use this to your advantage in that if your followers are watching your stories, but they're not commenting, or maybe you'll start to see less people seeing your story, this is where you need to interact and forcefully play with people's algorithm in their Instagram account. The same thing for Facebook, to get their attention. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen. I do wanna say, if I miss something and you guys know it, at the end of the call, go ahead and share it, because we're all learning. I'm still learning how to, to create content and play with algorithm and people watching my stories. So you can share later on. Let me figure out, because I'm on my phone, how do I share my phone? So share screen. Okay, so I have a few apps open, and we're gonna start with Instagram. So Instagram, let's say I'm gonna post a story, right? We're going to start with hashtags. So if you're taking notes, you can title it hashtags. Every single time you post something on your Instagram, let's use, I have albums, so we can use Shampoo Mafia. Shampoo Mafia, right? Let's say I want to use this post. When you guys are posting on your Instagram, try to get into the habit. You will forget in the beginning, because sometimes I do forget. Try to get into the habit where you're not just posting this. This is where now it gets technical, but it gets really fun. That was Instagram. You're going to go into your notes. And for the purpose of this call, I already have hashtag saved. You want to have hashtag saved for whatever it is that you're posting. On my other notes, I'll show you really quick. Hashtags. If I'm posting about a picture about the business, I have all my hashtags about the business. If I'm posting about hair care, I have everything about hair care, business opportunity there. skincare, hashtags for skincare. So on your downtime, when you get a chance, create your hashtags where you can, if you're posting that day about skincare, you can just literally post every hashtag there is about skincare. So now you're catering it to when, let's say someone is looking at that specific hashtag, now your post shows up because of that hashtag. So what I want to show you guys is, if you're not doing it yet, on your stories, use those hashtags. So I will go to my notes, and I do this to all of my stories when I'm trying to get a bigger audience to look at my story. I will copy my hashtags, I will paste it. And now this looks ugly. I tell everybody, you guys need to hide hashtags and you need to hide people's account. Let's say, you know, what I did was, and I'll do it again, I paste the hashtags, I took the hashtag and I put it down. You can put it to the side, up, down. I find it easier if I just slide it down, boom, hidden, no one knows what hashtag I use. But this post will show up to the hashtags that you posted. Now let's say I want to tag Monat officials. I tell everybody, do not tag them, because let's say I leave that here and I have a follower, then now they're interested. What is this shampoo mafia? But she, you know, Sam put a tag, let me go tag it. They will tag on Monat official. And let's say this person is brand new, she doesn't know anything about Monat. She just clicked on Monat official. Monat official has a website. They go on that website, boom, they placed an order. Guess who didn't get the commission? I didn't, because I just sent my viewers to this page. You can tag Monat official, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna again take this tag and hide it. So you tag Monat officials, but no one is seeing your tags. So that's one thing that I always do on my stories. I hashtag everything that I can. I think you can hashtag, I think it's 7 tags or 8 tags at a time. So this is where you will have your notes already. So you're not constantly writing hashtags. You literally just copy and paste, put it on your stories. So that's that. One thing that I recently learned, which is hilarious, because Sachi, my sister, already knew, you can add a filter on top of your, well, this is black, so you guys can't see it. Let me pick a different picture. So let's say this, my hair today. I can actually add a filter on top of that. You guys probably know about this. I sure didn't, but you see how I can add another filter on top? That to me is pretty awesome, because I didn't know about it. So that's another thing that you can do in your stories. Let me take this off. Another thing that I do, let's say if I'm gonna tag somebody, let's say, tag my sister, or look right here, Monat official. We never want to leave stuff like this, do this, or even go ahead and do this, or even put another color. Like that looks sloppy. You're taking away from the picture. So what I like to do, unless I'm doing it on purpose, I will literally do solid white or black. Put it as tiny as I can get it to be. Put it in a corner where it doesn't take away from the picture. The tag is there. If a viewer sees it, they're not quickly going to see Monat officials because they're looking at the picture. But if you want to give credit, let's say you took a content for somebody, but you want to give them credit, right? Because obviously they put in the work. You would put RP for repost and you would tag the person. Why? Because you want to give credit to that person. So obviously you would put it somewhere off to the side, but never use fonts like this or all the colors, because it takes away from the picture. You're actually calling attention. In this case, if I look at this picture, the first thing I see is Monat officials. I don't even see like the hair, the color, none of that stuff. Let's see, what else do I do with my stories? Tiffany's texting me. I know I have you guys on mute. Let me just unlock that part in case someone has any questions, because right now I can't see the chat. It says stop yelling at me. I'm yelling? Make it bright to change the phone. That's what I said. Lynette, I'm yelling? I just saw the chat because I couldn't see it before. Let me see if I can unlock the muting. Mute, allow. Okay, so if anyone needs to unmute, they can do it, because while I'm sharing my screen, I can't see the chat. So that was with stories using hashtag. The same thing for your pictures. So like, let's say I'm gonna post a picture, next. You can write your caption here, but don't put any hashtags here because it looks sloppy. So for instance, I'll show you one of my recent posts to start. So my comment is there. Cool, you can't see any hashtags, but the first comment that you see is all the hashtags that I use. That's another way that you can do the hashtags, and it's hidden. So let's say I am a stranger and I just put, you know, female entrepreneur, the hashtag. All the pictures that use that hashtag shows up here. Well, guess what? If my pictures got enough likes, enough views, enough shared, whatever the case may be, it's going to show up here. So people will see this picture because of that hashtag. So that was the stuff about hashtags. And I think I'm pretty much finished with hashtags. The next thing I wanted to share is content. So let's say, okay, some of this stuff. Okay, so let's say Mommy has the sale with the oil and the rewind serum. First of all, this app is Unfold right here. I usually use Unfold for my content. I don't use anything else unless I'm doing something besides creating content. But the reason why I use Unfold, this is why. I have folders. You know that eventually, depending on the size of your iPhone, you don't have enough space because you have so many pictures. Like I think I have like 21,000 or something. I don't know how many thousands of pictures I have. But what I've been doing lately is I don't save the pictures anymore. I created folders. So product promotion is every single time we have sales, I'll create content and I'll leave it saved on Unfold. Why? Because we will have the same sales all over again a few months out. So like this sale here is the travel size 4 products that you get for $10. Guess what? I already have content created. If anything, I'll change the background picture. I'll change this just to put it up to date. If it's like summer, I'll put a summer type of picture. If it's like autumn now, I would change that. This is how I'm able to already have content during sales because I already have it saved. This is like the BOGO sale, the buy one shampoo, get the conditioner for free. So if you ask like, how is Sam ready for all these sales? This is why. So get into the habit of saving it, but on Unfold, so you're not taking up storage space on your phone. So what I want to show you is how does Sam create content? So let's see. I have, let me get the stuff on the floor. 1 second. You guys can use anything you want. You can use backgrounds. I know when I first started the business, I'm just putting stuff on the floor. When I just started the business, you can see like that. I was using the carpet, the carpet of my room, but this is a sheet of paper. It has water. I think it's like a beach or something like that. You can get an accessory. Let's say, because I'm gonna post about skincare, right? So let's say the sale is rewind. You buy rewind, you get the serum for $30. I don't know, whatever the sale is. You can literally do this, fix it. The lighting here is bad because it's obviously nighttime. So for the purpose of the call, just do this, take a picture, boom. And this is what I do. So from here, the next app you guys probably want to write down is called Lightroom, which is this one right here. So in Lightroom, I will put a preset. You guys can buy presets. Denise sells her presets. I think is like all 8 of them for $30. But if not, guys, Pinterest has it for, no, Etsy, sorry, let me show you. Etsy has it for real cheap. I think like $2 and $3. You go to Etsy, put presets, and look at all the different presets. $5.99, $3.49. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend a lot of money on presets, go on Etsy and you place the order of whatever color presets you want. So I already have Denise's. Go back to my pictures. This picture is really bad because it's very dark, but just for practice. I'm gonna go from the I'm gonna take that picture and put it in Lightroom, because in Lightroom is where I add presets. You don't have to do this. I do it because I'm like OCD with my pictures and having specific colors. So I would go in here, preset. My favorite is this one from Denise. Add it, save it. And now it's saved to my photo. Now if you were to see the difference, check this out. To me, I can see the difference. So this is how I create my content. I will go into Unfold. Unfold here. Product promotion. This is Unfold again. You pick whatever, I guess, file, folder, whatever this thing is called. You choose what style you want. So let's say, I don't know, I want this one. I'll put this here. fix it. I'll add another picture down here. Like, let's say, go back to the email. I hardly ever use anything that Monet sends with their sales. Trying to find one. Where's the stars? So you see how Monet has these, when they send sales or anything about emails, if you hold on to the picture, you can actually save it. So let's say I want to add this to the photo, I can do that. Let's say for this purpose of this part right here, let's say I want to add that. I can go to photo, and because this kind of looks blurry, I wouldn't add that to my Instagram. I would do this. I would edit, cut, right? Because I'm going to use this. I'd rather not write this down. This looks legit. It's the same color of Monet. And keep it off to the side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use our store to get that product. So you saw in the email, it looks blurry. If I put that on Instagram and someone tries to zoom in, they're going to see this. And that to me looks sloppy. So again, you don't have to do this. This is me just being OCD with my content. I will literally go to menu, products, wellness, find the product. So here's the collagen. You see how that doesn't look blurry? I will hold on to it, add to photo. And now I can go into my Instagram and let me put something together. Let's say, I don't know, the background, let's say this. I'll just get rid of all those letters. I go here. I'm gonna post the collagen. Oh, I forgot to copy it. Go to collagen, photo. Copy photo. Here's my Instagram, here. Paste. You see how it doesn't look sloppy? It doesn't look blurry. And then I can add, remember that little stuff that I just saved from Monet, and do something like this. Fix it. And that's something like I can post. It doesn't look blurry, and it's something that I just created that no one else has. It's my picture, and it's pretty much my content. This is one way of doing things. The other way is using Unfold. I think there's like a membership fee using Unfold. I think it's like $20 a year. But let's say I did this, right? Took the picture, did that. That's another way that you can do this. If you want to add any font or any writing, you can do so. This is again with Unfold. Let's say write whatever. You can change all the fonts, whatever you want, and then save it, and I'll post it on your Instagram. So those are two different ways that you can post content on your story. Another trick, so let's say you don't have the product and there's a sale on a product that you don't have. Guys, Pinterest is my best friend, literally for everything, whether it's quotes that I'm looking for, pictures of Monet. Look, Monet, skincare. Check this out. There's already content there. This whole collection, let's say I don't have the berry scrub and I'm missing some of these products. I will click, you see these three dots on the bottom, I can't zoom in. But the three dots on the right-hand side, I would download image, and now I have the picture. So don't get caught up in, I don't have the products, I can't post content. Yes, you can, because all you need to do is go to Pinterest. Before and after pictures, Pinterest, guys. So let's say, for me, I don't have curly hair, so I can put Monet before and after curls. Look at all these before and after. And no, I wouldn't, you guys can do it if you want. I wouldn't post this just like this. I would actually edit this. So I would crop this picture where I can only see both of their faces. You know why? Because this girl has her signature here. So I would crop this, her picture. I don't know where it went. I would crop her face out, and then obviously to give her credit, I would tag her name very small on the bottom, but I wouldn't have it like she had it in the middle. I lost the picture. But you guys can also use Pinterest for content. Let's say you don't have time to take pictures, or you're on vacation and you can't do like a whole photo shoot. Go on Pinterest and you can get pictures like that. What else I had open? On Unfold. Let's say you want to create flyers about opportunity. I have a folder called MP Recruit. And every month I will literally just change pictures, but all the letterings and all the writing is the same. I will either change pictures or change color background. So this month I did it black, or change the font to create the same thing I've been posting for the past almost year, but to viewers it looks different because there's different pictures, but it literally says the same thing over and over again. This is Unfold. This is why I promote it, because it keeps everything organized. If I have girls that are hitting promotion, guess what? I already have the whole flyer set up. All I need to do is go in there, add a picture, and write something in the bottom about them, and that's it. Just post it. Like, all this is done for me. I don't waste time in creating content because it's already saved. I think I have like where is it? So the flyer I created for the potential call, that was a flyer that I already had from a few months back, even before Corona. Right here. This is what it said. Join us at these amazing leaders talk, blah, 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 blah. I had edited this already, but this was the original one. This page right here was the original one. This again, I'm not gonna delete. Why? Because we're gonna have more potential calls, and all you need to do is just change the pictures and maybe in Spanish, put it in English, and change some things here and there around. So this is just what I used to create content. Again, Lightroom was for preset. Where's Lightroom? For preset. If I go back, you can see the difference in pictures. You can use whatever preset you want. It's up to you. Another thing, since I'm on preset, on your Instagram page, if you want to keep things uniform, where people say creating a brand, let's say when I go to, if I go to Denise's page, Denise has a way of posting. Look at her colors. You don't see like crazy bright colors. They're all pretty much within the same color tone. If you go to, oh, what's her name? I think it's, I forgot her. There's a girl in here that she literally, well, Shampoo Mafia. Everyone knows Shampoo Mafia. It's all black and white. It's all the same colors. You can't miss this. This is Shampoo Mafia's brand that is all black and white, solid colors. The one that I stick to on my page, if you go, it's the Cappadocia from Denise. And from time to time, I'll throw in a different color. But like, let's say if you wanted to keep your Instagram clean, if you go back, you go way back in my Instagram before I even knew about presets or any of that, look at all these colors. That to me looks sloppy. But then at the same time, I didn't know about presets. I didn't know about Instagram. I didn't know about anything. This is all a working and learning progress. But this is what I mean by keeping it clean. There's a huge difference when you go to this to this. And it's all just a matter of preset. You guys saw on Etsy, it's like $2.99, $3.99 if you wanted to do that. Or you can just use Denise's presets that they are already saved somewhere in here. I don't know. And just use one specific filter to like take a picture and always have that same for your profile. Let me see what else. So I did Lightroom, Unfold. I told you about Pinterest, the pictures. I already showed you guys how to do this, where it's just literally the product without the background. I'm coming, Chiquitina. So Etsy with the presets. Sorry, it kicked me out because I was closing. Other thing that I was going to show you guys is the way I have my phone set up. Before all of this, before Camille taught me how to do all of this, am I even sharing my screen right now so you guys can see? No, I'm not. 1 second. What happened? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, so here, and then I'm done. So before the update that the iPhone did, I was all over the place, literally with my apps. It was a total mess. Like this to me is a mess. So what I did was I literally have it in order. So when I wake up in the morning, I'll start from WhatsApp, which is this one here. I'll move into GroupMe, which is when you see that I share the calls. And then I have my Instagram. And then if I need anything from my notes, I have my notes here. I also have folders. So let's say everything that's Monat related, I have it under Monat here related. But literally make your home screen, if you can, functionable, that if you need to get to your phone, and this is all about minimizing time to create content, because this is obvious, content is not very income producing, it's just temporary because you're going to make a sale, but you're not literally making a sale as you are creating content. So the quicker you can do it, the better it is. So for me, I put Pinterest, Lightroom, Unfold all within the same area, so it's easier for me to click through it. Instagram, WhatsApp, and GroupMe on the same level, so I can always have it all together. And then my notes for all my hashtags. I think that was it. I don't remember anything else on Instagram for me to share. I guess Reels would be the next thing, I guess, to share how to do Reels. But for the most part, that was it. Doing a story, take a picture of it, hide. If you're gonna type something, make it even, make it unify the color, hide stuff if you need to. And then that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, show my face. Does anyone have any questions before we end the call? It was gonna be just a quick like 411 about creating content and on Instagram. I love seeing Lynette and her power team. Hola, Henry. I think you can unmute it because I didn't do the lock. Oh no. Yo creo que sí. A ver, let me click on it. Sofía, ya voy. Lynette. Okay, try it now.
Okay. Oh yeah, now it's working. No, you were saying something about content, and I was like, stop yelling at me, because you were talking right at me. Because everything that you were saying not to do, I was like, stop yelling at me, all right? I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I put myself on mute because I'm about to clean Sophia up. No, está bien. That's what I figured, because I do see some of the girls posting, and literally when I started, if you see my post, like I still see it, and I'm like, there's no way I made any sales posting that way, because era feísimo how I was posting, and then I would write like Monat official right across the picture. I honestly don't know how I did it, but me knowing that, it's like, well, let me share with people that I'm actually seeing, because you're not the only one that's doing it. There's other people, and why not share what we learn from each other? So
well, yeah, I mean, it was good to know.
Yay, so I'm glad I can help.
Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome.
Of course.
Does anyone else have any questions before I go? How much of the business should you post on the page? So I always say, well, we always say 80-20. 80-20 because you want to post 80% about your life, which is where the 5 things come in place. If you go on my Instagram, it's coffee, my Bible scripture, me cooking, Sophia, mom life, and then the business. Literally 20% about Monat. But you reach a point, if you get there or if you want to get there, where you incorporate Monat with your life. So I'll literally do my skincare in the morning. So it's not that I'm selling, it's that I'm sharing. I'll do the wellness, so you'll see the probiotics pill capsule. I'll do that in the morning, and I'm just posting it. But literally, to answer that question, 80-20. You don't want to post too much Monat, because you're going to discourage the person that they're actually going to just block. You can mute people's stories. I ended up doing that because I would spend a whole 2-3 hours watching everybody and their mother that's doing Monat and not making any sales. So I muted a lot of Monat people, and I know who to go and when to go into their pages. So you don't want your followers that are not Monat doing the same thing. So definitely add value to the person. If you're not adding value to someone, they're not going to watch you. So if you have a mom watching you, how can you add value to a mom? Sharing, if you're a mom, sharing about your kids, how do you deal it? Like my daughter just did a number 2 and she's calling me to clean her. That's sharing. the business with being a mom life. So just find a way to incorporate your life with money. It says why is the name of the algorithm? Oh, so the name is called, I just saw it the other day. The name of the movie that I said on Netflix. Oh, I closed it. I think it's called The Social Dilemma. The Social Dilemma. Let me tell you, if you are going to watch that movie, watch it with an open mind, because it is going to screw you over, because you're going to be on your phone thinking like, holy moly, what is the algorithm computer going to do now on my phone? Because guys, believe it or not, we're being watched by everyone that has access to our iPhones or whatever smartphone that you have. So just, if you are going to watch that movie, be mindful. But I will say that that helped me to limit my time on doing non-productive things on the internet, because I know if I'm searching the Dyson Airwrap, whatever, $549 that I just spent on something, if I would have not searched it that one time, I probably would have never bought it, because once I search it once, it is what I will continue to see until I buy it. And for some reason, they knew I bought it, because I don't even see it on my Instagram feed or on my Facebook feed. Nowhere I don't see about the Airwrap Dyson. But hello, I bought it, so why would they show it to me? So if you're gonna watch that movie, watch it with an open mind, because they definitely got me. So another thing that if you watch the movie, you'll see, every time you make a purchase on something that you saw through social media, they're making money off of your purchase. So if you are gonna watch the movie, be mindful and just use it to as a learning tool, so that now you know how to advertise your business and make money from it. Okay, so now I gotta let you guys go porque ya Sofia no aguanta the party. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that this was helpful. Have a good night. Bye.